Hi everyone, today's reading is about your future blessings. Let's see what good stuff is being prepared by the universe and soon to be catered to you in your life, in which area. Let's take a look at those future blessings. And also, we will see what messages you need to hear from the universe or your spirit angels, just in general, something that you can find useful in your life right at this moment. We'll take a look at that as well. It could be guidance, advice, or just any useful information that would be beneficial for you to hear. So we have three options today. I'm gonna do the following. I'm gonna do signification of your current energy. If it matches with you, then I would suggest to continue watching that pile. If you think it's not really resonates with you, pick another one. And I think it's gonna be the most accurate. Okay. This is gonna be signification for all three options. Okay, I hope you made your choice. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna just add a little bit of oracle cards. I think it will be useful here. I forgot to mention, we will also talk about self-love and self-care. I got this beautiful deck and I think you will find it useful. I actually used it just a few days ago for a friend of mine and myself, and I found it very insightful. So I hope it's gonna be the same for you. This is gonna be your blessings. Let's do this. This is gonna be for advice, things you need to know right now. Maybe they're not visible to you, but it's an advice from the universe that could be useful to hear. So what do you need to know right now at this moment of your life? Doesn't matter what you're going through, just something that is of significance specifically for you. Self-care oracle deck. Some things that you might consider doing. How can you show yourself some love, right? Because love starts within us and then we can attract it. So how can you take care of yourself right at this moment? Which way would be the best? Because we should be taking care of ourselves every time, all the time, right? So self-care, self-love advice for you. And let's take a look at the tarot cards for, you know what? I'm in the mood today to use a lot of decks. I feel like it gives a broader perspective and just shows you a much larger picture. And I love how connected they are sometimes with one another, you know? All the cards, Oracle, Tarot. So I'm gonna use a few decks today. It's gonna be very, very colorful. Okay, so this deck will signify major blessings. Actually, no, I'm gonna use full deck for you, for each of the piles. And this is gonna be a hint for the big significant blessing. This oracle. Okay, I hope you have made your choice. I'm gonna put the rest of the piles away and we're gonna start with pile number 1. Green, beautiful crescent moon. I think it's jade. All right, let's go. Pile number 1, option number 1. Let's take a look. This is your signification. If you listen to this and it doesn't resonate, I would suggest to pick another pile. And if you think there is some stuff that applies to you, I would keep watching. So this is your current energy, or the most recent energy, basically whatever is surrounding your aura, right? At this moment, you know, the past few days, or just like at this time, what's going on in your life, basically. Oh my God. You know what? I feel like you've been betrayed in love. Like, really, look at this card. Some deception, and I think you found out about it. Or if you don't know about it yet, you feel it very strongly, and you are right if you do. Something is going on behind your back. It's related to your love life. And it's making you feel very anxious, very sad, sleepless nights, depressed. I would even say, like, you don't know what to do, because this is not up to you. This whole situation is like totally out of your control. This is something that is done, how can I say, you didn't even know what was going on, you know, like something, some lie that you recently discovered. It could be cheating, or just a major deception, and it wasn't by mistake, right? It wasn't just like, oh, I'm sorry, I did something wrong. It was like, what's the most upsetting thing over here for you is that it was from a person that you thought was your soulmate. I mean, love is coming up here, but it could also be a friend, you know, sometimes like someone who you had the most true emotions and feelings for. That person let you down very bad, because of some lie. And what is very, it couldn't, you know what, it doesn't have to be a lie. Like, this is the card of lies and just deceit and stuff. I would say immoral actions. But I feel like maybe something that they did, you just didn't expect them to behave this way, because you thought that your connection, your relationship, whoever that is, your person, was so pure, like, that you never thought, I mean, you never even had a thought that this could possibly happen. You never expected them to behave this way with you, or in this situation that happened. Just some kind of, they just behaved the way that you would never expect, and that hurt your feelings. And they kind of like did it on purpose. Not even on purpose, but I mean, like, they knew what they were doing, you know? So, and that's what I'm seeing right now. So you're very upset about some certain connection, situation. Could be that you found out about it, or just you saw, or maybe it was, you know, literally happening right like in front of your eyes. It's just the way it was going on. It was just like, how could you do this? This is what I'm hearing. Like, why? You know? This is the energy right now, and you are in this just kind of sad, depressive mode. Okay, let's take a look at the future blessings. I see you go on vacation or some kind of, there's an opportunity to get away somewhere. Very pleasant getaway. I feel like you need some retreat, especially after all this negative emotions. Like you need to kind of maybe retreat, you know, with your loved ones, or just maybe by yourself. There's going to be an opportunity for some kind of travel that is needed. Oh my god, look at this. I said traveling, voyage, traveling. Oh my god. And the cards are suggesting that you participate in this, because it's very important for you. You might not be feeling your best right now, and you don't want to do anything because you kind of feel depressed and down. You just want to, like, you know, cry and be in bed all day. But no, you have to get yourself out of that, I don't know, whatever, mattress, bed, of that blanket, and actually almost like force yourself to go out there, because this is going to be so helpful for you. You're going to get so many, you're just going to learn so much, and it's going to be very beneficial for your especially mental health. Even if you don't feel like doing this, this is the cure for you. This is the treatment. Like, it's a good opportunity for you to get better and just go back to your normal self, you know? It's going to help you a lot. It's gonna bring happiness to you, so you will stop feeling this way. Yeah, and you know what? I see this turtle. It's like on the beach as well. You might go somewhere where there's like beach or some kind of water. I would say water is significant here, because it's very slow, you know, like slow motions, slow waves. And during that trip, or it could be just even by yourself, maybe you can plan a trip, like a solo trip, you know, get your thoughts together, like a little retreat. It doesn't have to be too far. It could be just like spending time with your own self, like getting back to your true self, you know, and getting answers from within. It's going to help you a lot in your life, and just moving forward, how you want to live, what you want to change, what you have learned, and stuff like this. It's a very good, it's actually work. It's called self-work. And this is what this trip, or this like voyage, can give you. It's gonna give you an opportunity to slow down and reflect. And you also have to participate, because, as I said, it's self-work. Any situation is given for us so we could make some conclusions about it, right? Get some lessons out of it, or just, I don't know, some morals, something good. Even if there was not much good, but we can still get something good that we can use and apply later. So I think positive thinking and just like slowing down and getting away from everyone, including this hurtful situation, is going to help you a lot. So this is the main card of the advice, and also like kind of blessing in disguise. It says, focusing on the negative, things not turning out the way you anticipated, forgiveness of self or others. Everything happens for a reason. Look for the hidden blessings. So you kind of like looking at disappointment and everything that didn't work out, you know, like that's kind of related to the situation, I believe. And you can always turn back and look at these cups that are like literally behind you. So we see what we want to see, you know, like a fly only sees shit because she's attracted to shit. A bee will see flowers. So they live in the same life, like literally could be right next to each other, but they see what they want to see. So it's all about perspective. So this is something to keep in mind. I feel like you're right now, you just like, and I don't blame you. I mean, like, it sounds like it was not a pleasant situation, you know? So you have every right to feel this way. It's just like, it's a matter of how long you want to be in there, you know? In that black hole, I call it. Self-love. You have to just surrender to the situation. Like, whatever happened, it was for a reason. Just surrender. It's gonna give you, I don't know, some sense of closure, some sense of like freedom and energy. Because right now I feel like all your energy is being spent on this overthinking, maybe replaying this scenario, or like this endless questions, because you don't know why the person did what they did, or why the situation turned out the way it did. Like, you want to know answers, and you're like looking back, you're like dwelling on the past just to get those answers for yourself so you can move on. But the secret here is that the thing is that once you surrender, this is when it's gonna go the way it should. Like, this is when it's gonna improve. This is how you're gonna move forward. Because if you keep spending your energy on this negative thoughts and just overthinking and dwelling on the past, it's gonna be hard for you. You're like digging this hole, you know, this hole of like just past and all this negative emotions deeper and deeper and deeper. So save your energy for yourself and just surrender. So let's get some more tarot cards about your blessings. I see you being very, very, very strict, like you trying to be very logical right now, because you know when something hurts our feelings, we try to like close that vulnerability gate, so we feel like we're more in power, you know, of our emotions and feelings. Future blessings. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna clarify some cards here. You know, I feel like, I don't know what it is. I don't usually say this, but with the cards coming up here, it's like, it's almost as if, I don't know, I wouldn't say a curse, but like maybe there's someone that hates you or still hates you very much, and this is why it's like affecting your energy, to the point that you know when someone always wishes someone bad, and it's the universe, like we live in the same realm, so they don't have to do anything, like it doesn't have to be something related to magic. I'm honestly far away from that, but from like bad stuff, you can do attraction, affirmations and stuff like this, great. But sometimes even a bad word, or if someone has very, very like strong hatred towards you for something, this could affect your other areas of life. And here I feel like this could be like with this card, the shadow side, the high priestess, and page of pentacles. It's like someone almost like basically wished you bad. So anyway, let's go back to blessings. Maybe this is why, you know, maybe certain things you think that it's not going your way, and maybe it's been like this for some time. The reason is maybe you know this person, I don't know, but this could be not for all of you, but for some of you this could make sense. Okay, so in regards to blessings, I do see here some, actually you are yourself, you're a very good manifester. you getting inspired. I see you getting inspired by some very passionate opportunity. It could be something very creative, or some new beginning. It could be even passionate, like this is a card of passion. It could be creative outlet, or maybe meeting someone, you know, like a guy, like a passionate new person coming into your life and like provoking these emotions of this, you know. Energy, like this is the card of energy. This situation, whatever happened, actually the good thing of it, like that come out of it, was that you now know your boundaries. You know exactly, basically you see bullshit from very far away. Like literally you became very logical, like you see everything the way it is, and it's actually great for you. This is good. Because maybe before you were kind of like ignoring some red flags or just letting some things slip, but now you making sure that you see every single detail and kind of like look at it in a very objective way, you know, not giving them the benefit of the doubt or following your feelings, trying to, you know, not guilty until proven guilty, with none of this shit, just literally the way it is. So very, I wouldn't say cold, but like in a good way cold. Even if you are cold, it's like cold mindset, you know, cold in the sense like you're not flying in this pinky clouds, imagining like living a fantasy world, you know. No, this situation actually kind of grounded you, so you see exactly things the way they are, and now you're protecting yourself. I do see there's a actually I want to say even soon it's gonna happen. It's like literally at your door, some manifestation, new beginning, opportunity, as I said, related to passionate emotions. Let's see here. And it's gonna get you away from your like stagnant, like from your stagnant state, you know. So with these two cards, so this gonna get you away from this like boredom, sadness, melancholic state of mind. Basically gonna break this inactive style with lingering, like not doing anything. You will have actually a lot of options, a lot of things that like will be given to you by the universe, but you just have to pick and choose to see which one fits you, you know. Like it's good that you learned your lesson here, not to like basically be picky, almost choosy, choose what you want. Not everything that is given to you is good, right? Like you want to check it for yourself. I want to clarify these cards because you know what though, these cards were first and then these three came out like this. So what I'm feeling is that the universe is on your side, you're protected by it. And also look at this, they're protecting you from this bad people, or I don't know, bad forces, evil eye, doesn't matter how you call it, basically your haters, and they're protecting you from it. You might not even know like who, I mean, what exactly is going on, but even if it's behind the scenes, they're watching out for you. So they're making sure they like keeping them at a distance from you. Like, you know, the universe, the good forces, the God, the angels, a good entity that you believe in. They are looking out for you and making sure that you're safe. This is good. And let's see, last blessing for you. A lot of clarity, walking away from the past, and actually it's going to be in a very clear, strict way. Like you just cut the cord, literally cut the cord. You won't even think twice about it. Like once you put an end to it, it's going to be end forever, and it's for good, because this is something that not an impulse, it's a decision that was made in your mind, that actually like you took some time to think about it. You might be walking away from this guy actually, because then I see some calm, peace of mind here for you. Some King of Cups. Maybe it's him who hurt you over here. Okay, that was all for today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Let me know in the comments below what has resonated with you. Let me know what's going on in your situation, and hit like if you enjoyed it. I will see you all next time. We're moving on to pile number 2. Okay, pile number 2. Hello, let's take a look. This is going to be your signification, the first 3 cards that I laid down in the beginning of the video. If it resonates with you, I would suggest to keep watching. If not, choose another pile. This is basically your current energy, your recent energy, just signification for your pile, so your reading is more accurate. Oh my god, what a beautiful just state of mind, state of life. Just like, I see very good happy times for you right now. I feel like you're very happy. If it's not you, if you feel like, you know, super depressed and just don't want to do anything, this is not your pile, because I see here current energy. The signification of this pile number 2 is that, first of all, you are in a happy, fulfilled relationship with a very stable man who might be actually very rich too, or somewhat rich, or just stable. Basically, this is someone more practical, long-term. I feel like you guys been together for a long time, maybe married, maybe have kids even, and you know, you feel yourself in this relationship very loved. Like, you feel the love of your partner. It's a great thing. Like, you're so full of love that it's just flowing outside of you. Very fulfilled relationship. So this is what I see for you. Okay. Blessings. Let's see. Delight going forward. You might hear some message, some pleasant message. We'll take a look with tarot cards what it's about, but this card usually, for me, it's like signifies some kind of message, you know, with the sparrow. So cute. Delightful message. Someone, something pleasant, pleasant news. Delightful. Going forward, I feel like you're working on some project, or you're waiting for something to happen, because with these 2 cards, look, just going forward, I see a path, right? It's like you're moving forward, you're working on something, you're developing something. And this here, it says, it's 7 of Pentacles, which is usually when you put in work and wait for the results. I feel like you are, I don't know, you're working on some project, or you have some ideas in your mind. You basically have done some part of the job already, if not fully, right? And now you're like stepping up, you're going forward, it's moving, like your project, whatever you're working on, is moving. Something is on your mind that is more like practical, could be business related, or maybe like it's study or something like that. Like it's you already planted the seeds, and now you just kind of like have to keep doing what you're doing and wait for the results. So here it says, seeds well planted, efforts or investments that will be rewarded in the future, the need for patience, a time for resting and planning for the future, unnecessary worry. So if you're impatient about going forward, the cards are just suggesting you've already done the work, just like let it flow naturally, and don't worry about it being slow as it might seem to you right now at the moment, because you're trying to see the result. Like, we all want instant gratification, but the cards are saying here that you will, like, you already moving forward. So like there's no need to see the expedited results, because sometimes for the best results it takes more time, you know. So don't worry if you are on the right track, and yes, some good news are coming your way. Very good news. It could be business related too, because like this is about business, or just emotionally fulfilling news, something that maybe you were looking forward to here. Let's see. Self-love, change. Okay, we have here change, possibility. You will have a choice to change something in your life. Like you will have options to do something differently, or to I don't know, maybe move, maybe change places, change something in your life, you know, in a good way. You don't have to do this, but you'll have a lot of possibilities to take a different route, take a different way, take a different approach. And it's gonna be like, not the change that you have to do. Honestly, you don't have to do any changes. It's just it's gonna be just an opportunity for you to choose whether or not you want to implement this change, you know. But I feel like this change is gonna be very good for you. Like if you decide to follow your heart. So anytime you want to make a change, just listen to your heart. If it sits well with you, it's most likely this is your intuition telling you that you're doing the right choice. So you don't have to do this, but I mean, if you want to find out and explore like other possibilities, it's a good idea too, you know, like why not? I also see you have a lot of thoughts about, like, you have a lot of ideas, maybe like a lot of goals, a lot of plans. It's just like maybe you're a dreamy person, because you're coming up here as Queen of Cups, and you know, they tend to like live in their mind a lot, dream. They have very, very good imagination, like very bright. It's like they can literally like imagine the entire movie series in their mind, like just movies, just like picturing everything. They just have such a vibrant imagination, and also like very bright dreams, like real life like dreams. So very creative people too. So here I think you may be doing a lot of planning with your work, because it's coming next to your work, or not necessarily. It's just a lot of dreaming, or like, you know, working with your affirmations, planning ahead, just things you want to do, your wish list, like happy dreaming. That's what I see here. Let's see. Focus your attention on what could go right. When you learn to imagine the best case scenario, you get to enjoy an experience twice. I don't usually follow this. I got these cards because I loved the, you know, the pictures, the drawing, the graphics. So this is just like an addition. This is from the author, but I usually just use my intuition to kind of interpret the cards. So here I feel like you're on the right track, and you can do things differently. You know, maybe you've tried something one way and now you can do it another way. So a lot of ideas here. A resistance to change is a resistance to life itself. Open your heart and mind to new beginnings. So yeah, all changes have to come from heart. Like if you have to force something, then it's not that. I mean, if you have to, you have to, right? But this is the change that I'm talking about here. It's more like a breath of new air, like a fresh air, you know. Guidance, politics, the Lovers. Again, this is the card of choice. You will have a choice. You will have possibilities to make a different choice, or to choose between several options, or at least two options. And this could change your life or have a major impact on your life. Second time clarify this card, the Lovers. Only thing I would say, beware of politics. So some people might not be what they seem to be, and you might not see their true intentions or true personality. Just like you wouldn't see this ugly fake side of them, you know. That's like, you won't know that you can't trust them until it's too late. So the cards are saying just be aware of people who you, I don't know, doing business, or who you're talking to, like the ones who are close to you right now, who you don't know that well. They might seem very, very nice and trustworthy, but they actually might not be. So when it comes to figuring out who this person or who these people might be, just look for guidance within yourself, or just like, I don't know, I would say listen to your intuition. Maybe even ask other people if they know them, just to see like who you, like, you need to seek some guidance to not be to not fall into this trap of politics. It doesn't have to be politics. This is just like, for me, saying that a person's words and actions do not match, and they're far, like their image that they're presenting to the world is like completely different with what they actually are. So just be aware of people like that, like snake people. You just need some guidance, and I'm sure you'll be fine. Like, you can just figure it out, because people like this, they can't they will slip, you know. They always like give red signs. Not them, but in general, when something is not right for you, you will see, your gut will tell you, okay, this, even the smallest thing, like a very, very small thing, it could be anything, like, I don't know, the way they close the door, the way they said one word, whatever, to someone, right? If like you notice something like this and it's a red flag for you, your intuition will tell you. So just guidance, and also ask for help. Ask for, not help, but like, I don't know, just more information about just more information, yeah, so you know what you're dealing with. Okay, what blessings to expect? You know what's interesting? Again, there's another choice. There's a lot of choice. So this message, I'm asking about this message, right? Like, you will find the truth, or you will win some kind of argument. Some argument, basically, you will get your way. You will get your way to the point that you will be like, you will be in control of the situation. I see there's some, not fighting, but some kind of like conflict or something. Like maybe you had different opinions with someone else, but they will do the way you said. Like, I see you winning here. So this is what this was about. And let's take a look at more blessings. Look, the lovers, there's definitely a major choice that you have to make. Major choice. Major choice. Doesn't really specify which area of life. This not always about love. With some cards, it could mean like lovers and relationship, but in this case, it's more about choice here. Let's see. You know what I'm seeing here? You're walking away from some guy here. Like, I'll show you later with these cards over here, because they don't fit. But okay, let's start from the beginning. The blessings. I see a very fortunate turn of events for you when it comes to either traveling or moving forward in business or something. Like something is rushing through. Something is like either rushing into your life or like luck, right? For example, lucky events, lucky scenario of something happening, or wherever you are going, like wherever you are like moving forward. This is very like, it's gonna go very well for you, because I see luck and then moving forward, or something is rushing through into your life. That's one. And then there's a major choice with these two cards, the World. You know what, I feel like with these cards, it's like I see a lot of traveling cards, to be honest here. A lot of traveling. Maybe you are changing locations or something. But I see, it doesn't have to be about, it could be relationship, work, whatever, but I do see one aspect of your life has come to completion in a good way. It's like you've learned everything, you've reached the maximum level. And for example, you're working at a job, right? Just an example. And then you know, like, this is the most you can get out of this job. Like, there's no progress for your position. And then what do? You have to find a better job. You have to leave, right? But not because it was bad. It was just like no room for growth anymore. Like, you already have reached the maximum level, so you have to move on. So here, the World tells me about completion of a cycle in some area of your life. And then you have to make a choice. Maybe a choice between like staying where you are or going to something new. But I do see you making moves. Like I don't see you being still. Like from the start, you have a lot of things going on, and like I feel like you're a person who never just like sits at home and watches TV. Like, you always on the move. You have so much energy that you always are doing something. You up to something, you know, all the time, always in the movement. So yeah, here I see you might have some kind of like a little bit of argument. Maybe it's related to the choice that you will make, but eventually I see lucky turn of events for you. Maybe some people won't agree with you on something, but it doesn't really matter. This is just what's coming up as a, you know, as a story of this, not story, but the card spread. And another thing that I see, that was the last card, and I clarified this with this 3. I see you walking away, and actually it's a very important, I would say, action in your life, a very important step in your life that you will do, because it will affect your future in some way as well. So you walking away from something, it's very karmic in the sense that, or maybe this is the choice, maybe this is what you were choosing from, right? It's not just like a basic relationship or a basic job. It's something that is like important. Maybe you had some attachment to it, but it's gonna change the course of your life. And I think it's gonna be for the better, because with these 3 cards, it's like you moving forward. And why you're moving forward so successful is because you're moving away from the past. You're leaving the past in the past, like you going forward. And when I asked, what are you going forward, like what are you leaving? Here it says, it's showing me something related to love, like with this card. Maybe you became indifferent to someone that you once had feelings for, but I just see you being over it and like isolating yourself. You just want to be by yourself right now. I just don't see any feelings here. Like, it's almost like you walked away because you realize that like there's nothing there. I don't see you being hurt. More like, okay, you know, I guess this is it. Goodbye, something like this. He might be actually maybe far away from you, because I do see him being at a distance. Like, he's looking at you and you like kind of walking away. You're leaving him by himself, basically. That is all I had for you, my dear number 2s. Let me know in the comments below how you liked this reading. I will be very interested to read your comments. Hit like if you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time. Okay, let's move on to pile number 3. I didn't expect this video to be so long, to be honest. But I want to make sure I touch every single detail I can. Okay. Hi, pile number 3. I am going to read signification of your current energy. This could represent your current situation, your recent energy, or basically like what's going on right now, right, in your life. So like if this signification resonates with you, I would suggest to watch this pile. If it doesn't, then pick another one, because if the signification didn't resonate with you, it might not be a message for you. So this is like to make it more accurate for you. So current energy, you are walking away from something that was very draining, and you know, I can't even say she's depressed here, but I would say drained. It's like, when I look at this card, it's like a homeless person, because you could be emotionally depressed, but she is like literally was left out in the cold, and you living this very what's the antonym for the word abundant? I forgot. Lack, right? Scarcity. Very scarce situation or relationship or something. So you're walking away from it because you first of all, the universe is helping you to make this choice. The universe, the God, the angels, this, I mean, I believe, I'm very spiritual, so I believe in the higher power, but I feel like we all call it differently. So whatever you believe in, this is what I'm talking about. So with the Hierophant, the universe helped you to get out of this toxic, I would say toxic and also very poor. It's like literally poor situation to be in, very poor. Emotionally, physically, materialistically, in all aspects of your life, not just feelings and emotions, like literally, like everywhere. So it's almost like, you know, you got some epiphany moment when you were like, okay, I can't do this anymore, so I gotta go, and you're kind of going away, and either someone helped you with this, maybe you are going, you know, seeing a psychologist, which is good for you, especially if you're going through some struggles in your life, or just like support of like universe, and just having this inner strength that you didn't have before, because I feel like you've been in this situation for some time. It was kind of lingering. It wasn't like, it didn't happen overnight, right? It's like you were thinking about it for quite some time. So now you finally, like, you saw the light in the end of the tunnel and you're going towards it. That's what I see right now. It could be a job too, actually. It could be a job that you were underpaid, a relationship where you were not valued at all, stuff like this. This is also a card of materialistic problems, like financial problems. Okay, blessings for you. The World. Oh my God, this is a beautiful card. I am very happy for you, because the World, this is like a guidance card. The World represents the end of the cycle for good. That means that you've completed your karmic cycle, you've completed your karmic lessons. It's like a chapter, you know, every situation we go through life, it's like a chapter of a book we are like reading through our life. Like, think of your life as a book. So once you, or like a game, for example, right? Once you done with the chapter, there's a little quiz, and if you pass it, great, you go to the next level, or great, you know, get to the second book or something like that. So the World is when one chapter has ended successfully, like not with pain, because it could end anyway. This could be like a different card. It could be like they end by with the energy of like pain, hurt, and disappointment. But this end is actually a good end. This is like you made the good choice. It's like you were not forced to do this. You did it out of your own will. Because if you hadn't done it yourself, it would eventually be the end of the cycle, but like with a lot of more, hurt and just negative feelings. So basically, you completed it good. You got an A for this quiz, and now you having practically like new opportunities. The world represents leveling up and entering a new chapter of your life. You will have a lot of new things that is like coming into your life, new people, new opportunities, new jobs, just a lot of new things, because you already closed it. You closed the last chapter, and this is what the universe was waiting for you to do. So it could see if you're ready for this new one, very good card. It's a lot of like good opportunities for you. Abundance relationship. It's just like you are like coming into completion, and now you're introduced to this even better life. Here it says, a brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishment and spiritual enlightenment. This is the enlightenment. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, enlightenment. It's like you were enlightened by yourself, or just like at some point by some support, the universe, with something. And this is how you walked away. And then it says, freedom to do whatever you want. Be proud of yourself. Good job. I'm very proud of you. Okay, let's seek blessings. Happiness. Oh my God. I'm loving this. And pleasure. You will find a lot of happiness. With this card, I also feel like you will go on vacation. Very happy vacation. You can also like meet a good friend. It could be a partner, but I feel like more like a friend, like a soulmate connection with someone. Or just like a very good person that will become close to you. Not in a romantic way, more like in a platonic way, like a new person. It could be a mentor, or just anyone, like a very good friend or someone. Pleasure. I would say to explore, like, I feel like you might be into like exploring new, places in nature with these two cards. I think if you go on vacation, so here I see more like, this is like more like hiking, greens and like mountains and stuff, and this is like more of ocean, so it might be some useful information for you. And I feel like it's gonna bring you a lot of happiness, like if you go on those trips. Okay, ripeness. Oh my godness, ripeness and the world. Remember how we talked about like something coming to completion, like it's being ripe? Is this the right word? Anyway, this is the ripeness. So your life is being is being riped in a good way, it's blossoming, basically, blooming, blossoming. Ripeness. I also, with this card, I see a lot of emotional satisfaction here, like a lot of abundance, like fulfillment in some way. And this is something that you worked for. Like, look at these apples. They didn't grow in one night, you made yourself to, you made them to be this way. Like you made your life, you made yourself to feel this way. Like you've done a lot of work. A ripeness, exhaustion, existence. These two cards are so alike. Look at this. It's like the universe here, the sky, and then we see the sky, the stars here as well. I feel like you're gonna, I don't know, be somewhere outside looking up to the sky at night, kind of like thinking about existence, getting into your philosophical thoughts, you know, thinking about stuff, dreaming maybe. Yeah, good times. With this too, I feel like it's more of like this one was more of a vacation, you know, like beach and stuff. This is more like maybe more spiritual vacation, spiritual trip, like when you kind of maybe you'll see something in your dreams. Just something came up to me. Interesting. But yeah, existence exhaustion. I feel like this exhaustion, like you found your way how to get out of this to here, because you've done a lot of work to be where you are, and this is what this card represents. Because at some point you did feel like this, because this card also correlates with kind of, it's not the same, but you see the concept, right? Like very exhausted person, like unhappy, just not satisfied, just a lot of things that not working well for them. And you organize it well. Basically, you got out of the situation and made it to this. You made this reality to this. Good job. And yeah, with these cards, I feel like you're becoming more spiritually awoke, to be honest. Especially with the Hierophant here, like a lot of spiritual awakenings happening here in a good way. So this could mean things that the way you used to view certain things, the way you used to think of certain things, this might change. Your principles, your morals, maybe some goals of your life, just some things that you thought, like you used to think one way, and now after like going through this experience, you realized that maybe you don't agree with this anymore. You know, you change your views on something, like more spiritually awakened. A lot of self-discovery and development of yourself, in a sense, like inner work. I see a lot of this here. Self-love advice, right? We have invitation and body. I want to actually do like this, body invitation. Your body deserves your love. Here we have, the words you speak are an invitation to life, a request to bring energy into form. Choose your words carefully. Let's see. I think you're gonna be very like, I don't know, maybe a lot of people will be asking you out on dates, or friends to hang out with you. A lot of people like want to include you into various activities. You'll get a lot of invitations, flirtations, invitations, a lot of talking, a lot of like messaging, like very, I would say, active social life is ahead of you. And with the body, I feel like you might do something like, I don't know, maybe upgrade something related to your style, lose weight, get into fitness, grow hair, change hair color, something that has to do with your appearance. This is how like you will show, this is what the cards are suggesting you to, you know, show yourself self-love. To care about your body, to care of your body, and anything that entails to that. And also I feel like self-love is talking to good people, to surround yourself with good people, and because like you will get energy out of this, you know. If you go out, it's not like going out just to go out, but like say yes to invitations if you know you're gonna have a good time. This is what the card is suggesting. Okay, let's get some tarot messages for you. Blessings. blessings for pile number 3. I see you getting out of this like poor materialistic state to very fulfilled, like financially fulfilled abundance. This is something that you created yourself. I don't know what it is, but I see like having more money, being able to afford better quality stuff, like luxury stuff, like something that you were not able to afford before. Now you have like resources to actually go to places that you wanted to go, do things that you wanted to do, look beautiful, and just like it's a very good abundance card. Maybe you'll, I don't know, you'll get a raise or get a better job or something like that. Oh, this is also the card of like changes in your appearance for good. Like for example, as I said, maybe you got out of the relationship, and then now you like doing some makeover and looking like this now, you know, like a queen versus like over here. Okay, very beautiful cards. For the blessings, I see you will have a lot of options when it comes to love. One of them is King of Cups. And you will have like a more emotional connection towards him versus others. But the thing with you is that since you are, you know, you will become so self-sufficient very soon, and like you basically can provide yourself with a good life. You don't need anyone to do it for you, you know? Because even like when life gives you rough times like this, you get out of it. You do not stay in this victim mode. This is not you. You have the strength and ability to change it, and this is what you do. Like you overcome it. You don't stay here crying, looking for help, and like waiting for someone to come and rescue you. No, you take your life in your own hands. You control it yourself, and this is how like you basically, you were here and then now you're here. So with this being said, very independent, self-sufficient, a woman who lives in abundance. And I see that you basically reclaiming your power that you didn't have here, just temporarily, you know, due to circumstances, whatever. And because of this, now when this guy comes into your life, you also gonna be thinking, do I want it or no? Because you get to choose. You don't need any man. You want like, you know, a specific one. Not, I mean, you basically know what you want and you get to choose. That's all I'm saying. It's not like someone paid attention and then you're like, oh, he's cute, okay, I'm gonna date him, whatever. No, you will question like every choice, every suitor that comes your way, like whoever asks you out, like you want to see what first of all they can give you, and if they match your wants, desires, can they give you what you want, basically. So you have a lot of options, and you will treat him more like one of the options, because I mean you have your own stability, you know, like you're not gonna be dependent on him in any way. So this is good, actually. You're not gonna fall in love with him just because, like, for whatever reason. It's good. Like, you are just like looking at him and thinking, do I want you? What do I really want? Like, this is what's coming up here. You will find him very attractive, though. Like, you will want to have sex with him. At the same time, as I said here, like, when you meet this guy, it's not gonna be like, oh my god, this is the man of my dreams, because I see you being like selective about your dating options, right? And even with like passion and stuff between you two, I feel like you are more I wouldn't say indifferent, but more like It's like no thank you, or like I don't know, this kind of vibe, you know. With the Four of Cups, like you're not really sure, like you will not be super infatuated with this man, even though you find him attractive. And the reason for that might be either you are like very busy with your work, or you think this guy is too much work, and like you don't want to deal with this stuff. Like you have your own stuff and you don't want to deal with someone else who has a lot of baggage, you know. That might be it. But I see you, good news is that you will regain your power, and you will become your true self. Very energetic, very hot, so it's very spicy girl. She never lets anything get to her. Active, creative, passionate, this is all you. And I do see, if it's not related to like your personal life, this is like very passionate opportunity for you. That's something that you will feel like strong emotions towards. Maybe, I don't know, the beginning of something new. It could be a romantic relationship, since we saw a guy here, but it could also mean like an opportunity in other areas of your life, like something that will almost spark your heart, you know. This is what we had for today. Let me know in the comments below how you like this video, what has resonated with you, and hit like if you enjoyed it. I will see you all next time. Thank you for watching.